Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. I've got the baby again. I love this guy. We have an actor, Alicia, who's on the way to pick up her t-shirt and probably won't film it because nothing's worse than just getting a camera shoved in your face. But hopefully we're going to be getting some pictures from some of the actors in their shirts soon. So I have my fingers crossed. And then I have to go. I have to pick up poop today, guys. He's ready to go. I'm ready to go, and you guys are like, where are you going? And yes, nobody has to tell me. I know that I am currently Rudolph the Red-Nosed Troy Boy. I don't know. It's like a zit or something. I thought that I was done with. What? Whoa! Scary. What?
Sorry about that. So put some cream on that thing.
I did.
Blowing your nose off your nose.
I'm about ready to just cut it off, and I won't have to worry about it anymore. I'm be Michael Jackson, get a plastic one, right? You guys have good makeup artists, so, you know, I can use that. Anyway, point of the matter. Halloween merch, guys. I do this up, right? So I give you, like, happy hunting and skeletons and pumpkins. I know, isn't that just awesome? I agree. Stare at my nose. What am I going to do? I got to make fun of it, so, you know, it's kind of like doing the whole Eminem 8 Mile thing. It's like, I'm just going to put it out there. That way nobody's sitting there saying, oh my gosh, did you see Troy's nose? Oh. You guys remember when Troy had his first taste of alligator? This is the same park. This is the same park that has the taste of Tacoma, and it's a nice day. It's a scorching 55 degrees outside, so we have decided to go out to the park, say hi. Hey. And I'm sure pretty much down there, I'm sure that there's ducks and not a duck down there. Alright, so I just got through using the bathroom, and let me tell you something. Those little pink breath mints they put in the urinals, they don't taste as good as they smell. Okay, you guys are a bad influence on me. You know why? Because I'm thinking about taking the camera and trying to use this underwater camera abilities again.
Don't you dare touch this water.
Oh, but we could see the ducks and the little webbed feet.
Do you guys want one of all of you?
This is worse than the toxic algae anywhere.
Do you guys want one of all of you?
He's so excited about the ducks, he's blowing bubbles.
What are they doing? What are all the duckies doing?
They're being ducks. Hey guys, we're just a bunch of turtles. They are not turtly enough for my turtle club. Wouldn't that be great, guys? Because people don't know that this camera is waterproof. To just sit here and be like, oops, and drop it in the water and have everybody go, oh my god, about your camera, I'm so sorry.
Seriously, you do not want to touch that water.
Why not? I wouldn't want to drink it. This is the fuchsia test garden. Oh wait, or maybe it's in there. Maybe that's the fuchsia test garden. Either way, they conduct experiments on plants. That's the way that I see it. So I just had Lori Lee take a picture of me planking, if you guys have ever heard of this. Very interesting concept or whatnot. I thought it was funny.
It was weird.
Yeah, you were about ready to say the S-T-U-P-I-D word, weren't you? Oh, I wonder if I could plank myself up there too.
There's people here, Troy. We're at the pagoda at Point Defiance Park.
And they just got through rebuilding it because it caught on fire. But look at the view. Look at the view. Scary. And just like that is baby's first time at the ocean. It is saltwater. I mean, it's not the ocean, but I mean, it is the ocean.
Ocean.
Well, I know, but it's not like wide open ocean. This is like a harbor. Ooh, I know. I gotta keep Halloween alive, guys. Watch this. I will explain where we're at in a second, but take a look at this. Handicap access ramp. Down there. There you go. Go down there. There's your ramp down there, guys. Enjoy the water. Before I forget, guys, the reason why we were at where we were at and talking about the handicap place was why?
Oh, Duke's Chowder House? So I can get my Manhattan clam chowder and my soup bowl. But I always eat the soup bowl before the chowder.
I just wanted to give you an update and let you know why we're there. It was just weird. See a handicap sign, say point down the ramp, and down was water. It's like, we don't serve your kind here. If you have a handicap, we don't want you. Heard of the stairway to heaven? Heard of the stairway to water. Back home, guys. Picking up poop. because we're having a campfire tonight for the actors and whoever else wants to show up. I had not like done this all winter since the haunt. This is the first poo picking up session of the year. Oh my gosh, I think that we should get started early tonight simply because I had forgotten about all this stuff right here that I started putting there before I got the big pile that was over there, and then I took care of that big pile. You guys remember me cutting all that stuff and getting it all like squared up and whatever, because I was going to use it in the fireplace this winter. But apparently that didn't happen. People love you. People love you. Who doesn't love this face? Oh my goodness, oh the popcorn. In case you didn't know, this is popcorn. This is my dog. I'm going to try and keep talking so that you guys can't hear the background noise, but I was wondering if anybody out there plays a saxophone and or harmonica that could do us like a Roseanne kind of intro so that we could do like a round table thing, because that would be really kind of cool. Okay, thank you. Please post it down in the comments. Bye. This is a baby first. This is a little hellion first. What's first about it?
Well, he had a lot of firsts today. He went to Point Defiance Park today. He went to the ocean for the first time today.
And today is his first haunt fire. Or fire of any kind. Just for a little while.
Just for a few minutes, because we don't want him sucking in the fumes on all that stuff.
He's like, but mommy, I like the fumes. And we have Austin, who was in the haunt. It's so exciting to have these people back. And this is his friend, Asia. Austin has been like the only person from the haunt that has come to like every fire that we've had. He's a true dedicated hellion. And Huh?
Because I'm awesome, I know.
No, very true. And
He's trying to spy on us to see if we're doing anything illegal.
Oh, that's right.
It is just weird.
What's weird? Oh, the tree?
Doesn't it feel completely weird out here with that tree out here?
Yes, that's what I've been saying, is it's not as dark as it usually is right now, and
Yeah,
it
it's not
seems
as-
more open and not as enclosed and less spooky.
The backyard seems smaller somehow. Why does it seem smaller?
Because there's so much crap all over. I feel like a redneck right now.
Because now you can actually see all the crap.
Yeah.
I hear them after the first drop, and they're like, ah! And I hear them after, I can't remember her name, but it's the witch in the little study. And then she yells, they yell, ah! And then I just hear their footsteps running through the whole thing. But then the second had to be my sister breaking down after the maze. I was perfectly happy after that point.
Which part?
She absolutely had a meltdown after the maze.
The
Like
darkness?
she didn't come back to the backyard. She was just tears shaking.
Somebody told me that Troy was going through and doing the walkthrough with his video camera. So, and they said that he was already going through the darkness maze. So I snuck out and I ran up front and I went in the end part. I went and started from the end and started walking towards the beginning through the darkness because I wanted to scare him while he was doing the walkthrough. And little did I know that his cousin Perrin, the older Perrin, was coming through this way before him, and he was by himself. He was going through just to see how it was and stuff, and I didn't know. And I was walking through, and and I was going like this, and I could hear him coming, so I stood still, and then I touched him and grabbed his like chest, and the guy was like, oh my god, that is scary. And I was like, and then I'm going like this, and I'm like against the wall, and I went up to the front, and I asked Michaela, I said, Michaela, what the hell was that? I just grabbed that guy. I was so embarrassed for the rest of the night. And I didn't even tell him, and then I saw him at the end of the maze, and he's like, yeah, somebody grabbed me in the darkness maze. I'm like, I didn't say a word.
Now we know who broke the no-touch policy, huh, babe?
It was a good thing I didn't grab any lower. Because I was gonna.
Wow.
I was gonna grab some junk.
Oh, because you thought it was me.
I thought it was you.
Wow.
Man, if it turned out to be a female.
If it had turned out to be a minor, ooh. Oh, jeez.
Well, it was bad enough that I grabbed his cousin.
Oh, God. It's been months later, and the stories are still coming out. That's why I love the fires.
What? What did I do?
You
didn't
know
tell you
what you
that.
did.
I didn't tell you that.
So we had fun at the campfire, guys. One thing that I didn't know and I didn't film, so I feel kind of bad that I didn't do it. Austin's friend Asia actually came here not just this last year, but the year before that for the haunt also. So she got to see the haunt in 2011 and 2012, the 2 years that we did the backyard, and she agreed that last year was like a lot better than the year before, and she says that she's not sure, but she thinks that she came through the year before that too, so possibly the last 3 years. So that was really awesome to hear from somebody that has been through the haunt and actually get to sit down and talk to him, who's an outsider, you know, who doesn't know me personally and what we do personally. So that's really cool. Facebook question of the day for the 22nd of March 2013, from props to candy and everything in between, which item has that smell that reminds you of Halloween? You know, it's funny, I just realized right now that I rhymed. What is it and what does it smell like? Sean Morse, the smell of fog from a fog machine. And if you use an additive from Froggy's Fog, you can make it smell like charred corpse. Yum! And Susan Renee, the smell that most reminds me of Halloween is the smell of damp leaves and wood smoke on a crisp autumn evening. Gosh, yes, absolutely. Alright, are you guys ready to haunt out with your COCs out? I know, that was lame. It sounded better before I said it. Do you guys ever do that? Something sounds better in your head before you actually say it? Yeah, so anyway. Kim No Meta Beta. I love your dog. I have one similar to yours. New commenter too, so welcome. And yes, I love my dog. Pandemic 270. Try combining the living and dining rooms together. That's a good idea. Mr. Ninjalo. For the drop panel, you could have the actor or actors in the room with the panels work both the room and the windows. Then you can work the scare with less manpower and someone gets to have twice the fun. Also, some of the panels do not need actors, just a strobe and a mask would do the trick. One person could control 3 windows. Dude, when I do this for the haunt and then I sit back and I think, wow, gosh dang it, I can't remember who told me this, make sure that you pipe up and you tell me this because this is a really good plan. Yard of Terror, Kentucky. I would get rid of the bathroom. To me, bathrooms are not that scary unless you do a psycho theme. Ugh, I really like the bathroom though, because it's like an individual, not an individual, but it's a really... It's a room that has a lot of personality, and I like that, and it's different from the other rooms, and it stands out. A couple of people that did go through the haunt this last year said that they thought it was a medical room. So it goes to show that some people just don't know the story of everything, and just what our minds create plays a part in what we think things are. Again, that made sense in my head. Creepy Hollow. Either combine the living room and dining room or the kitchen and dining room. Also, a very good suggestion. Branson Haunted Hills. Awesome score on that cool toy, Lori Lee. I know, right? She gets good deals. If you haven't liked Raining Hot Coupons, and another one is The Crazy Coupon Lady on Facebook, then you should. They offer deals like this all the time and tons of free samples. I'm sure there's others too, but just these two keep me rolling on the freebies. Good suggestions on freebies. Emerald Gypsy Heart. Either combine the dining room and kitchen, but I don't know how that will save space, or if Charlotte is an old lady, why a kid's room? Just saying. Lori Lee commented into that, and she said, I created it to be very creepy. Charlotte was never able to have kids, so she imprisoned those poor kids and turned them into living dolls. Which isn't exactly in the backstory, but it makes sense as far as, Charlotte being twisted. And the doll room was really cool. And that was another room that was really, really awesome. BR May 97. I'm not a fan of the kids' room, and would a real greenhouse / solarium be an option? It would serve for storage during the off season as well. Also, another excellent suggestion. Unfortunately, if I did anything in the backyard, I'd probably be getting 2 standard storage, one standard storage that would encompass what I already pay for storage off-site. But I understand what you mean about the greenhouse. That's a good idea. Gothic Dorothy, I like all the rooms, honestly. I would maybe drop the study. If you have a living room, you really don't need a study, and you can just use some of the items that would be in the study somewhere in the haunt. A desk could be in a bedroom as well, or the living room. The basement looks so awesome, and although the solarium could use some tweaking, it was a great concept. The roof was a major thing that affected the solarium and the basement. So the roof has to get fixed. I know what I'm sending for the contest: a very scary plush and a doll face mask. The mask will be latex free. That is going to be so rad. I gotta bring it back. Bring it back. Rad. Radical. Okay, got it. It's totally rad, dude. So Gothic Dorothy, thank you so much. So yeah, guys, the contest is going a little further. And Gothic Dorothy, if I remember correctly, didn't you have a shop on Etsy? So tell me about that, or tell me something that I can like plug. Alright guys, that's it. Happy hunting. See you tomorrow.
You want more? Come back for seconds tomorrow! Ah!